In-N-Out Burger, a popular spot, started on the West Coast. I now live on the East Coast. I've had it a few times, and man is it good. The burgers are the popular choice. The fries definitely need some work. But when you can make your own animal style and make fries that are better than theirs, magic happens. I'm here today to teach you how to make it at home. Let's turn up the heat. 3 russet potatoes, grab your peeler, and start peeling. Now that you finished peeling, square your potatoes off. Take your square potato, cut them into thin planks. Now take each plank and cut them into fries. It's about 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch by 4 inches. Once all your potatoes are cut, put them in cold water, sprinkle them generously with salt, and let them sit in the fridge for 8 to 10 hours or at room temperature for about an hour. I'm gonna go at room temperature for an hour while the potatoes are resting to the side. Let's caramelize some onions. You're gonna wanna small dice your onions, and now that the onions are chopped, we're going straight into that pot. A little splash of oil. Once the oil gets warm, toss in all your onions. Sprinkle in a little bit of sugar just to help with the caramelization, and a generous pinch of salt. That's gonna draw out the moisture and help with the caramelization. While the onions are cooking, let's get started with the burger sauce. 3/4 cup of mayo, 1/2 cup ketchup, 1/4 cup Dijon, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce, 3 cloves of garlic grated, a small bunch of chives, and 2 dill pickles. Mince up all the pickles and the chive and add it to your bowl. Give that a little sprinkle of salt, fresh pepper. Once the onions are fully caramelized, half of the onions are gonna go into this mixture. But for right now, this is gonna get mixed and placed in the fridge to cool. Let's get started on our cheese sauce. 2 tablespoons, 28 grams of butter, 28 grams of flour. Whisk the flour right into the butter. This is creating a roux. This is gonna thicken the cheese sauce. You wanna cook this down until the starchy flavor from the flour is cooked out. Before I started my roux, I warmed up 1 cup of milk just to get it to around 100 degrees so it can go straight into the pot and it can almost come right up to a simmer. On low heat, I'm gonna let that roux sit in the milk for about a couple minutes. Depending on how salty your cheeses are, I'm just gonna add a dash of salt right now. I'm also gonna add just a dash of nutmeg. Now that it's about to come to a simmer, you can whisk in that roux and that milk. It should instantly be thick. This is just a basic Mornay sauce. It's getting fairly thick, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of water just to thin it out. Take it off the heat. Once it comes off the heat, add 1 cup of cheddar cheese and 1 cup of American. Your sauce should be hot enough and it should just melt right in. As you keep whisking, the cheese will melt. Add a little bit of pepper, salt if you need it. If the cheese is salty enough, the small sprinkle of salt that you added before should be totally fine. Once your onions are at stage 1, moving on to stage 2, the bottom is gonna start to get brown, and that's gonna lead to stage 2, where the browning is starting to happen, and now it's definitely visible, and that will lead to stage 3, where there will be dark brown, jammy, perfect little caramelized onions. Here are the onions, nice and brown. They're gonna lead to a well-developed flavor. It's gonna complement the fries, the cheese sauce, and the burger sauce. Let these completely cool. Half are gonna go in the burger sauce, half for the fries. Just like that, mix it up and put the sauce straight back into the fridge. We're gonna par fry the potatoes in 3 batches. Drop them into oil, about 325 degrees, for a couple minutes. Once they're ready, pull them out, put them on the side to let drain. Now that your potatoes are par fried, stick them right into about 400-degree oil until golden crispy. And here's the display. Fries right out of the hot oil. Salted, you get some soft potato, you got some nice crunchy potatoes. You can cook them however you want. You got the cheese, you got the onions, you got the sauce. Let's put it together. So we'll take a decent amount of these fries. The traditional In-N-Out animal style fries gets slices of American cheese. I decided to go with an American Mornay sauce with added cheddar, just so it adds an extra punch. Let's drape this over the fries. I am trying to make it better, so if I just decided to use plain American cheese, I wouldn't consider that better. Burger sauce. Caramelized onions. Here it is. The animal style fries. Better than In-N-Out? We're about to find out. Cheers. The sauce shines through. You got that Dijon, mayo, ketchup trio. That's always so nice. The onions, you got that sweet. You got the salty from the cheese and the salt on the fries. The cheese is 10 times better than just slices of American. Overall, this eating experience is definitely nicer than the solidified brick of potato, cheese, and sauce that you get from In-N-Out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Consider subscribing down below. I'm posting shorts now, so check those out. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, peace.